Ooni just sent me their new Halo Pro spiral mixer, so tonight I'm doing a real test. Same recipe, same timing, same dough. Two 16-inch pepperoni hot honey pizzas. Halo Pro versus KitchenAid. Let's see if a spiral mixer actually makes a difference. What's up, y'all? My friends at Ooni just sent me this awesome Halo Pro spiral mixer. And yeah, it's a beast. All right, first impressions. This thing feels like serious gear. It's a bit smaller than my KitchenAid, but it's clearly built to do one job: mix dough. And while it comes with a variety of attachments to handle other jobs, I'm going straight to the dough hook and breaker bar to get this test started. Before we get into it, quick fairness note. I tried to get the Halo Pro to mimic the KitchenAid as much as possible. I tried to match the speeds as close as I could, kept the same mix timing, and ran the exact same dough process from start to finish. So if there's a difference, it's not because I gave the Halo Pro any special treatment. Now, all that being said, these mixers are fundamentally different. The KitchenAid is planetary, which means that the hook spins around the bowl, while the Halo Pro is a spiral mixer, which means that it's kneading the dough in a steady, repeatable motion, stretching the dough in the same place over and over. In theory, that builds strength in the dough more effectively. But because I tried to keep speed and timing matched, we're going to let the pizza tell the final story. Alright, we have both mixers running side by side. I'm going to set the handy dandy timer on the Ooni Halo Pro for 3 minutes and let them rip. On the Halo Pro, that spiral motion is mesmerizing. The dough seems to stay together and looks like it's getting stretched and folded in a consistent pattern. While on the KitchenAid, the dough is still coming together, but there's a lot more climbing and slapping. Alright, that's 3 minutes of mixing. Gonna cover these up, let them rest for 20 minutes and come back. And I'm gonna be honest here, we're really holding back the Halo Pro. We've got it running at a super low speed just to match the KitchenAid as close as possible. So if you want the Halo Pro to look like a superhero, we're not gonna let it. But even on this low speed, this mixer looks calm and controlled. Coming out of the mix, the dough seemed pretty close, which is exactly what we wanted. No huge differences here. Getting them onto boards, separating them into dough balls, they feel super similar in the hands. That's why I wanted to keep everything as controlled as possible. I'm splitting each batch into two 500-gram dough balls, getting them into the Ooni proofing boxes, and labeling everything so you don't accidentally cheat on our test later. Same weight, same proof, same process. The pizza's gonna tell us what matters. Now for the part that matters, the bake. We let our doughs proof for about 4 hours and they doubled in size nicely. They both passed the poke test, so we're ready to go. First up, the dough from the KitchenAid. This is usually where differences start to show. How the dough opens, how it holds structure, and how forgiving it feels when you go big. Honestly, a great stretch, no complaints there. Now we build. Sauce, mozz, and pepperoni. Simple, classic, and delicious. Launched into the Ooni Go to 2 Max with a stone temp of about 800 degrees. We'll watch for the same cues on both: bottom color, rim rise, and how that cheese sets. Just gonna let this beast of an oven do its thing. Once it's out, we admire its beauty and check for the bottom crust. Ugh, perfect. You'll see in a second, but visually, these two end up real close. Hit it with a quick drizzle of hot honey and just a hint of chiffonaded basil. Alright, now we run it back with the dough from the Halo Pro. Same toppings, same stretch, same launch, same bake. I'm not changing anything here because we want it to be a clean comparison. Visually, it's gonna look super similar. The real question is, how does it eat? Chew, lift, and that airy feel when you take a bite. Let's dig in and find out. KitchenAid. Ooni Halo Pro. I mean, they taste pretty similar. Let's be real. They both taste awesome. Ooh, can I say on YouTube?
I don't know. You can believe it. Well, you gotta get like a crust, like go straight for the crusty end of it. I feel
true.
Like that looks like a little different.
I guess I ate both at the same time, so you can't tell.
You didn't use slice.
No, that's true.
It's good for the people to know that he'll eat a whole slice of pizza.
Right.
He's not
People are gonna love this. Are you kidding me?
Right now.
Halo Pro. KitchenAid. It's a little tougher. Just a bit. This feels a little lighter and airier. Otherwise, the flavor profile is the same. But the chew, there's a difference in the chew. What's wild is I tried to keep the Halo Pro boxed in. Same low speed, same timing, and same approach, so that it wasn't an unfair spiral mixer flex. But the real value of a spiral mixer isn't just one batch versus one batch. It's everything we didn't take advantage of tonight. More capacity when you're doing big dough nights and more control when you want to dial mixing in for different styles of dough. So here's the verdict. We showed that you can still make a great pizza dough in a KitchenAid stand mixer. So if that's what you've got, you're not blocked. Make the dough, make the pizza, and have a blast. But the Halo Pro just hits different. The quality of life updates that come with it are things serious at-home dough makers should absolutely have at their disposal. It's calm, consistent, beautiful to look at, and it gives you a lot more control. If you make dough all the time, that stuff starts to add up. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. Using the link supports the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Backyard Pizza Lab.